You must have seen coal. Have you ever wondered how coal is formed? Let's see. Years ago, when trees and different plants, they died due to flooding and other factors, they got buried under the earth's crust. With the passage of time and due to extreme conditions of temperature and pressure, these dead and decaying plants and also animals got converted into coal. So this is how the coal that we see today took millions of years to be formed. Now, similarly, substances like sugar, starch, and protein, they are derived from plants and animals. And substances like sulfates, common salt, and nitrates, they are derived from minerals, that is from non-living sources. So the substances that are derived from plants and animals, that is from living sources, these substances belong to a branch of chemistry known as organic chemistry, and the substances that are derived from non-living sources belong to a branch of chemistry known as inorganic chemistry. Years ago, it was believed that the substances, the organic substances in nature, they are directly derived from nature. They cannot be prepared artificially in the laboratory. That means there is some force in nature which helps in the preparation of these organic compounds. This force was known as vital force, and the theory was known as vitalism. In 1773, a scientist named Hilaire Rolle discovered urea from the urine of living organisms. Since this was a product of living source, so urea was an organic compound. And according to vital force theory, this could not be prepared in the laboratory. In 1828, another scientist named Frederick Wöhler, he prepared a substance in the laboratory. He prepared NH4NCO. This compound behaved like urea, and this was an unstable compound. It got converted into a stable compound, which was urea itself. So from an unstable inorganic compound, he was able to form a stable organic compound that was urea. It was the first time that an organic compound was prepared in the laboratory. Even Wöhler was shocked because he believed in the concept of vitalism. So he wrote a letter to his professor saying that he could prepare urea without the help of a kidney or an animal and without the help of man or dog. That is, without using any living source, he was able to make an organic compound. When Berzelius read this, he replied that it was a very important and beautiful discovery, and it gave him extreme pleasure to know of it. So this was the first time an organic compound was prepared in the laboratory. And so Frederick Wöhler is known as the Lord of the Carbon Rings. This marked the end of an age. It marked the end of vitalism. Vitalism believed that no organic compound could be prepared in the laboratory. But by the preparation of urea, Wöhler was able to show that organic compounds could be prepared in the laboratory. Now, more than 5 million organic compounds are known today. And these organic compounds belong to a branch of chemistry known as organic chemistry. And all these organic compounds essentially contain carbon. So organic chemistry is essentially the study of carbon compounds. It includes most of the carbon compounds, excluding some compounds like oxides and bicarbonates of carbon. But most of the compounds of carbon belong to the organic chemistry branch. In our everyday life, right from the soap we use to take bath, the perfume, the clothes we wear, the fuels we use, the drugs, medicines, gas, the food we eat, all these are organic compounds. And thus, the organic compounds and organic chemistry is a very special part of our everyday life.